And we should be live. I see y'all here in chat. So I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play the intro. Because y'all are here. Usually the point of the intro is let people trickle in, right? But y'all are here already. How's everyone doing this morning? It is 6:48 a.m. It is still dark out. I am just going to ping in the Discord real quick. Notification squad. We are live and alive. There we go. There we go. You're trickling? There's an ointment. I have coffee. Let me know how everything is. Before the actual direct starts as well, we're going to, I just want to do a quick sound check and make sure that, oh, hold on, that's my sound settings. Make sure everything comes through okay. So first of all, how's the mic? And here's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this trailer. And let me know if you can hear that and if that sound comes through okay. This old thing. Oh, this old thing. Voice is like smooth butter. See, this is why I always record my videos in the morning. Because you gotta do the morning voice. Video audio is Gouda. Excellent. Okay. Cool. This is not state of play. Hey, you're right. This was just in the sidebar on YouTube, the recommended videos, so I just clicked on that one. All right.
Wake up, Link.
Oh, yes. Ooh, some nostalgia there. Okay, I'm gonna get too nostalgic if I let that keep playing. Okay, so sound check is good. That's good. That's good. I might, you know what? It's a hang on, actually. Let me go back to it. Because I think I'll just make it a little louder. I'll just have that up all the way now. I think that'll be okay. All right. I think that'll do. We got ducks. So how are we doing this morning? There are apparently 142,000 people watching the Nintendo Direct. Or, yeah, well, it is technically, I was going to say waiting. It's technically live. There's someone at Nintendo, like, staring at OBS and, like, their watch. And, you have Meow next to you. She does not care about the Direct, but I don't care about her opinion. Aw, fair enough. Bonnie needs more coffee. Get it, Bonnie? Get it? It's really funny too, as I've seen, like, I really am going into this with very few expectations, and I've seen some people chattering online and, you know, being like, oh, we're gonna get Silksong. And I'm like, bro, every time someone says we're gonna get Silksong in a direct, Team Cherry delays Silksong. Every time. Tetra's getting ready for work. I hope it's a good and safe work day for you. Silksong's never coming out. Silksong was a mass hallucination. Out of clown makeup? Yeah, there you go. You get it. Oh, man. Yeah. Uber Nurse, I'm just hoping for Kirby. You know what's crazy is that I was like, well, we got Forgotten Land, but that was 3 years ago. Isn't that nuts? So, you know, maybe. Maybe. That game was good, though. I thought it was very good. Is there any rumors about TP coming to Switch? Not that I'm aware of. Well, I mean, the usual. Just people circulating the same thing, the same wants. How many times did I watch that Metro Prime 4 trailer? Oh, this guy right here. 2.6 million times. That was actually just me. This is just my personal view count. um, what do I ideally want? Oh gosh, I don't even know. I would love those Oracle remakes, which again, it's not based on rumors, it's fully just what I want. But those games, it would be great to have a remake of them before I do dungeon videos on them, right? Plus, I really want the soundtrack, like a remaster of those soundtracks, or not remaster, I should say, a remake of that soundtrack, like Link's Awakening soundtrack. I really like it. So I selfishly need Dancing Dragon Dungeon theme, a modern adaptation of it. So, Chrono Trigger is a high possibility. You think so? Like to NSO, or just, that's the thing, is like this could be a lot of nothing. This could be like, hey, here's some games coming to NSO, and some GBA games, things like that. Like it very well could be a lot of nothing, that they just need to get out of the way before the big thing next week, right? So I'm trying to like keep myself in check, and not get ahead of, don't put the cart before the horse, right? Link's Awakening remake soundtrack had no business being as good as it was, and yet I'm glad we live in that world. So one of the few good things about this timeline. I want new games rather than more and more remakes. I agree with you, Pitchmine. That's another thing too. Is like I think remakes dominate the discourse enough because it's easy for people to. It's like something that's like you have a point of reference for, and so it's easy to think up. Do you know what I mean? Like I couldn't tell you what a brand new game would look like because it's brand new. Do you know what I mean? Pardon me, but yeah, obviously new games would be good. Who knows what? Maybe, I mean, Mario's been overdue for like a new proper mainline game, right? So I guess we got Mario Wonder, but I was thinking more like Odyssey, something. But that's probably something they save for next week, right? Who knows? So that's the thing, is I'm trying to think like, oh, something big, and then it's like they'll probably save that for next week. We'll probably get something on Metroid, Metro Prime 4 Beyond, right? Hopefully, but we got Brothership. So, yeah, that's kind of its own series though, like a sub series. Though, like the Mario and Luigi games are in my mind at least, it's kind of like separate from the like mainline Mario. Think they'll be like, this game is on Switch and Switch 2 today? Well, maybe. Maybe they'll just have like a little logo, but I don't think they'll talk really about Switch 2. I mean, they did say, I guess it's implicit, right? They didn't really, barely wake, but I'm here. Same here, Bradley. Hey, they already have said like Switch 2 will be backwards compatible, and we're not talking about Switch 2 today. So I guess it's implicit that the the implication there is that there won't be probably much mention of it, if any. Even though it would kind of make sense to be like, yeah, to it makes sense in my head. The announcement did say it's true. The description says, as Yarwin points out, there'll be no updates about Nintendo Switch 2 during this presentation. I'll just leave that there. It's there. It's there. I gotta leave that. Subscribe for more Nintendo fun. Yay. What is this tape? Where do you think this would take me? It's a goo dot goal. Seems like a risky click. Where does it take me? Just to their YouTube channel. All right. That was less exciting than I was like, where's it gonna take me? Tears of the United Kingdom, no! But yes. Also, yes. I think I'm just gonna... Hold on. Yeah, just gonna get my comfy cardigan on. Oh yeah, this is the Ginny shirt, by the way. Ah! Please appreciate this shirt. It is top tier. She's in bed right now. She didn't want to get out of bed, but that's fine. This is earlier than I usually get up, so she's probably a little confused why I'm, you know, it's probably another half hour before I usually am up. So I anticipate that after this, it's gonna be breakfast time. She's gonna be up and she's gonna be making a stink about about food, a food stink, you know. I'm not gonna be on stream though. I'd like to watch these things on my own to get immersed. Fair enough, Liam. We'll probably still be streaming for a few minutes after the direct just to talk about things we like. So, you know, just hop on back in after. Or whatever works for you, man. Whatever works for you with your, what, 2 p.m. your 2 p.m. Direct time. Buckle up. Buckle up, kiddo. All right. We're close. It's supposed to be. It's 7 now. The clock just ticked 7. Thanks for being here though, guys. I know this is you know, not the usual stream time. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're in business. Oh, I need to boost that. Meow. Okay. It's Dargenquist. Ah, yes. Dargenquest. Fair enough. I mean, that's fair. Actually, I really think this game looks gorgeous. Truly think so. You know what I've got to do real quick here? Hold on. Audio might cut out for a sec as I just boosted a little. There. How's that? Let me know if that's too loud. But I also wanted to hear it better. 3 was so good. Fair. We got a thumbs up. HD 2D is just great. You're right, buddy. It's true. I've yet to see a game in that sort of art style that I haven't personally thought looked really nice. So, you know.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Great.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yes.
So please tune in for that as well.
As we know.
What you
There was
just
no new
saw
information at all,
was
right?
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix.
But there is...
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
Just, okay, never mind.
Okay, let's see the first
So
batch
here's
of
some more
headlines.
information. Just kidding. More information in the future.
Escape from dire straits.
Okay. That's how I live my life. Always escaping from dire straits.
minutes until oxygen 0.
Wow.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
I can't.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
Very
You
interesting.
are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to
Her name's
track down
Aiba?
Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche.
Okay.
And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
Please. Something came up. No, right at that
Uncover
time.
what's hidden in reality
No, right,
and
no, right,
dreams to rescue Iris.
Take it easy.
No Sleep for
Maybe
Kaname Date from
sometimes.
The Somnium Files launches
Yes.
on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
Questionable. At times.
Unleash the supernatural.
Sometimes. Detective. A devil summoner.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate
I'm
a
sorry, that
series
little
of
blue demon
supernatural
guy's face
cases. Fight in
was
real-time
very
battles
funny.
alongside demons you summon.
Just, I can't explain it.
Work
just
with your
watch.
demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
I don't have to
Can
explain
also
it.
be
Alright.
useful outside
Fair
of
enough.
battle,
I'm glad.
and their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19.
19.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Fair.
Consume darkness.
That's what I've been doing. I'm almost out, though.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger?
Is this the dark,
Moored
gritty
in a
reboot of
mysterious,
Pac-Man?
maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
Can you
By
imagine?
examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
It is, isn't it? Oh my god, it actually
Tread
is.
lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world.
Oh my
will
god, it
prove
actually
hostile.
is.
When facing
made the
imposing
noise.
enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
I was joking. I was actually joking.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal
Oh no.
and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches
It
on
actually
Nintendo
is.
Switch July 18th.
This was at the Game Awards? Oh, that's my bad. I don't watch the Game Awards.
The rhythmic march begins.
I don't, that's, could be
Remasters
amazing,
of
actually.
Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army.
That was
For example,
unexpected.
Pata
The
Patapon
dark, gritty
advances them forward.
Pac-Man reboot. Do you remember when Bomberman
While Pon
had a
Pon
dark, gritty reboot?
Patapon has them attack.
And it was terrible. It was like really bad.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the
True story.
Patapons
That did
enter
happen.
fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kiba Pond to the shield-savvy Tate Pond, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce
Well,
foes.
Pac-Man fanfic became a... Oh, it did.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat
They
of your
made it a
own drum.
reality.
Leave the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
Great.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons.
First cropping
Story
up
of
on the
Seasons
Nintendo
is,
DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage
like-
of activities to get up
There was
to.
a whole dispute with
Tend to your farm
What's it
while
called?
growing
Harvest
crops
Moon?
and caring for animals.
is that right? It's one of
Then
those things
sell
that
your
I've never...
produce and other wares at the town's
It
weekly
is
bazaar.
Harvest Moon. Okay, thank you, Bunny. Yeah, I thought
As
so.
bazaar sales
It's one of those
grow,
things that, like, I think
you'll
is like a
help the
fascinating
once famous
story
market
from
regain its former splendor.
ARL perspective, but I
You can
just...
also get to know the locals.
I'd like to spend more
Yeah,
time
I've never
with
played
you.
Harvest Moon or
And
anything, so
maybe
like I'm
nurture
not
a
like that
relationship
invested, I guess.
if you find that special someone.
A farming sim? I know. Wouldn't be a
Plus,
direct without
taking
farming
advantage
sim.
of Zephyrtown's
At least
windy
Harvest Moon is
conditions
like one of the
can
original...
make travel and other tasks
one of the OG
a
farming
breeze.
sims, so, you know. He gets a pass.
The
Story of
winds
Seasons
of
gets a pass
change are
on that
coming,
front.
and your new life on the farm begins.
It's just too
when
bad that like every
Story of Seasons
third indie
Grand
game is a
Bazaar
farming sim.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Every game has a paraglider now. That too.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the
That's
Story
true.
of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
All right, I will. I will. He said, please take a look at this. He said, please. Oh, is this gonna be the Metroid? Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's see some design. How operatic. Oh, baby. This isn't the one more
This
thing.
is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other
That's
relics
interesting.
to carve a path forward.
With her hand? Interesting. It looks gorgeous, though.
She's not alone, though.
Looks
Abhorrent,
gorgeous.
alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Of course. Naturally. Why wouldn't they be?
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Go on.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Okay, having just played the Jedi games recently, reminds me of that.
Of her mind.
Oh, whoa, that was weird.
But
The
why
stream
were these
lagged.
powers bestowed upon Samus?
Oh no, the stream is lagging. Nintendo, is it doing that for... You thought I paused it? No, no, don't lag now. Oh my gosh, okay, all right. Why is it lagging? Why?
Will be her fate after being summoned to view realms.
I'm gonna have to go back for this after.
Threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave.
Stop it! Stop it! Okay, hang on. We're just keep it at 720. Okay. Why did it have to lag now of all time? That hurts me emotionally. Oh? What in tarnation? New suit? Looks sleek. It looks a lot like the light suit.
It looks like even more
Prime suit,
challenges await Samus.
you know, it's all red.
We hope you're
Black.
looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Okay, we're coming back to that. We're gonna put a pin in that.
Stir up some
In that one, because
Once
I didn't
upon a
get
time,
the
there was a
proper
drab
experience. I
coffee
think
shop that
my internet
transformed
decided
into a
to
magical potion cafe.
bamboozle
As the
me,
newest potionista of the cursed cafe, you'll craft
which hurts me
concoctions for
emotionally.
Disney villains
It looks like a
and
good
get to
evolution of
know
that
them in
series,
a
though.
new
I
light.
agree.
Mix
But
ingredients to brew all sorts
having
of
just recently
strange
played
elixirs.
through
Then
both
serve
Jedi
them
Fallen
to your
Order and
villainous
Survivor,
visitors,
the like
including
psychic
Ursula
powers thing, I'm
and
like, it's
Gaston.
very much
With help from Yzma,
feels
you
very
can
much pulled from
upgrade
that.
your ingredients to
But you know
produce
what?
some
That's the
wildly
thing with
wicked creations.
games with
The
media. They
potions you
borrow
make
from
can
each other. at
influence
times,
each
you know?
customer's
And that's
storylines,
okay.
leading to different outcomes
Because
every
that
time
game
you play.
borrows a lot
Who
of
knows
inspiration,
what
or takes a lot of
mischief
inspiration
might
from
happen?
Metroid. So you know,
Disney
like it goes
Villains Cursed Cafe
push and pull.
launches on
But those
Nintendo
games, I
Switch
should say,
later
the Jedi
today.
games, pull a lot from Metroid, surprisingly.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
I will. No, maybe not. Okay, wait. What?
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques
back
to
and
go
forth,
from
yeah.
witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Seeing Sam's grown to her Metroid powers.
There's also
Well,
plenty to do outside of
we
class.
don't
Hang out with friends at
we
their
don't know when
homes.
this game takes place.
Take
be
on
honest.
various jobs to help pay for tuition,
So if it's
or use the
pre-fusion,
spells you've learned
it wouldn't
to
be her.
craft
It
and
wouldn't be
sell
Metroid
original
powers.
items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Because the other,
Are you ready
the first
for
three
a
Prime games are
spellbinding journey?
before Metroid 2. Between Metroid 1
Enrollment
and 2.
begins
A
when
lot, they
Witchbrook
just like
flies
squeezed
onto
a trilogy
Nintendo
of games
Switch
between
this
those
holiday.
two entries. So, a whole trilogy.
Action, adventure, and arcade games
I'm not
await.
paying tuition in a game.
Set off on a
That's fair.
fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity.
Of course I'm going
In
to,
this
right?
hand-drawn platforming adventure,
course I'm
you'll
going
explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide.
I like the hand-drawn
Upgrade your
stuff.
trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to
It's very
find your own
Cuphead.
path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the
very
archipelago
Cuphead.
holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
But anyways, this wasn't meant to be an actually. It's more like a we don't
Celebrate
actually
the
know.
40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade
You know.
shoot 'em up games from across the series. Titles
I'm
include
just gonna refill the
Gradius,
coffee here.
Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
There, you go, Joseph.
Plus,
You can
take
unplug
the
your
helm
ears.
in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Salamander.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo
Oh my
Switch system
gosh.
August 7th.
The
Pre-orders
word
begin
salamander
later
reminds me of
today
this joke
on
Jesse
Nintendo eShop.
would always quote
Battle to the beat.
Where
in
he'd be
Rift
like-
of
it was
the
like a-
Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to
bit
fight
that was like making
monsters
fun
in
of SNL.
rhythm-based
He
combat.
was like Wise Kids, you know.
Keep the cadence going with
They're like,
epic boss battles,
It's
quirky
Saturday Night
minigames,
Live.
remix
featuring-
stages, and
He's like
global
Adam Sandler,
leaderboards.
and
Plus,
then
more
Andy
musical mayhem
Samberg,
awaits in
a
the
damn
Celeste Music
sandal,
Pack paid DLC.
Salamander.
And be on the
it just
lookout for
kept
more
going like that
DLC
for like.
in the future.
Anyways,
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
very amusing. Anyways, Necrodancer. Those are
Let's
the same.
see what's
same
in store.
Necrodancer. You know, Kingdoms of Hyrule is part of that series. There you go.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new
Don't
entry in the
sleep, Matt.
Tamagotchi Connection series. There are
Matt will-
stores
Matt will,
galore. Design glasses at the
We'll
eyewear
sleep
shop.
forever.
Polish pearly whites solo
It'll be like
or with a
Zelda
friend
2,
at the dentist.
except instead of
And
the princess
arranged
sleeping,
plates at the afternoon
it's
tea
Matt.
shop.
you have to go
12
find the
wonderful
Triforce of
stores
Courage
need your help.
to reawaken him.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings
To
and
get
upgrade
Matt.
each shop.
Baby game. Gaby
In
Bane.
doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier
Did he
than
say
before.
Tamagotchi?
With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up
Why is
shop
it-
when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on
Isn't it
Nintendo
Tamagotchi?
Switch June 27th.
Isn't it? Not Tamagotchi? Have I been pronouncing it wrong my whole life? Wow, it is Pokemon. There you go. I actually did not expect to see any Pokemon because they had their own. They had their own thing. They did their own presentation. But I mean, you know, might as well show it here.
Welcome to Pokemon
You might
Legends
as well.
ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin
I'm
your
glad they
adventure
took
by
more
choosing
than
one
6
of
months
3
to develop
partner
this game.
Pokemon.
I'll tell you that much.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist,
What
a
does
company
seem cool
named
about this
Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
is like
Here, we'll
Few-
get a
there are
glimpse
very
into the
few
lives of the
games
Pokemon and
that
people
make
of Lumio
cities really feel like large, expansive cities. Do
City.
you know what I
Scattered
mean?
all over town are wild zones.
And just from what we've seen here,
These areas are special environments where wild
looks like
Pokemon
they
can
more
live
or less
comfortably,
achieved that there.
even within the city.
which
You can
looks
catch
cool.
Pokemon here,
Very few
but they
games
might be hostile. If you sense trouble,
capture
get
the,
to
s-
safety.
the correct scope, I think.
There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
Can you imagine though?
But
I'm like, oh
When
man, I'm
night
sorry, I'm late for
falls,
work. There's a
the
outbreak.
city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
I'm begging game
you're
developers
spotted,
to
they'll
not put
challenge
the
you to
letter
battle.
Z in their game titles because for us Canadians it makes it just awkward.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land
like
a
if it's
surprise
part of
attack.
a word, that's fine, but just the letter Z,
During battles, using a super effective
Like
move
that.
at the right moment is key.
ZA. You know, here's a true
And
story.
with
I
Mega
once had a
Evolution, some
YouTube
Pokemon
comment.
can
Someone left a
power up
comment
even
on one of
more.
my videos saying that it was cringe that I pronounced it Z instead of
You'll
Z.
start at rank Z and
Because
work
I'm
your
not
way
British.
up to rank A.
And like, first of all, you don't really know that, right?
Trainers who reach the top are said to
It's a bit
have
of an
wish
assumption about
granted.
me. Because you don't know where I'm from, right? Second of all, incredibly
Day
cringe
and
to not
night are
to
two
not
sides
know
to Lumio
that
City.
Canadians.
It seems there are even more secrets
It's just,
waiting
like, so
to
ignorant.
be uncovered.
Sorry,
what will you find
we
on
Canadians
your adventure?
actually say things correctly.
Pokemon Legends ZA.
There's one
launches
country
on
in the
Nintendo
world that
Switch
says Z.
later this year.
every other country, every other English-speaking
In
country
Lumio City, where
says
the game
Z.
is set, the aura transforms
But I'm the cringe
between
one.
day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
Yeah.
Please be
I
on
mean, I
the
am the
lookout
cringe one,
for
just
more
not for that
information
reason.
in the future. Next, please take a look at
Anyway,
this.
Pokemon looks good. It looks good. I'm glad they're, you know, like, giving
Hello
it
there. The game you're about to see
hot.
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see?
Yeah, I want to see. Just show me the game, man. I'm
Just
impatient.
press the button to jump through the ring.
Boop. Oh my god, that's me. That actually is me. That is exactly... How did they...
It sounds easy,
Is she saying... Yes. She's going poop every time.
but the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe
New
you
York
could try
Canadian.
it
Okay,
in
so
time
here's
to
the
a
funny
rhythm.
thing, Lindsay. Is... on Friday night, I was out with some friends at the pub. We were chatting or whatever. And I don't even remember the context of the conversation. But one of my
In
friends
this
said the
game,
word
you
Southern.
might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
And I was like, holy frick, man, I am vindicated. And I'm like,
Practice,
people
you might even be
online
able to play it with
give
your
me
eyes
so much
closed.
shit for saying it, for not saying Southern. And so, you know, my friends and I, the four of us at the table, we broke it down. We had a nice agreement about it, like where it was like, yeah, how do you say this word? How do you say that? Anyways, it was very vindicating for me to remember that. Okay, apparently in BC we just have some
Rhythm Heaven
regional
Groove.
weirdness with how we say certain, but it is Southern, as in
That
the opposite
was
of
Rhythm
Northern.
Heaven
It's
Groove,
the South.
a
It's
brand new
Southern.
entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese
And I think-
musician Tsunku.
What we've
What
the,
kinds of
the
rhythms
thing
do you
is that
think
like
you'll hear?
Southern has
We
like
hope
a
you're looking forward to
specific
it.
connotation of like the
Next,
American
We
South
have news about the use of
of like,
digital games on
a
your system.
Southern person. But
take
if
a
it's
look.
just a compass direction, it's Southern, like more South. Anyways, it was a very vindicating
With
experience.
game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Oh,
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
you could
Freely
swap
inserting
them
the games
as
you
well.
have on hand into any system you want.
Mm-hmm.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
So it's
allowing
normal.
you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
I feel
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
I have 3 Switches in my house, one
Now
per
you
person.
can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
can already
Just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
you can already download
With virtual game cards,
your
you can freely
digital
load and arrange
purchases
which
onto your
games you
second
play
console.
on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
you lend to
You can
family
also
group.
lend out virtual game cards
that-
to your Nintendo account family group members.
That's good, actually.
Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now
feel-
play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person.
I feel like
Games
this is
can be
just
lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return
kind of
to
just
you.
making it complicated.
Making digital games even easier to use.
For
Virtual
no
Game
reason.
Card.
I don't know how else to explain it.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems
Like, I have
as well as to
multiple
Nintendo
consoles.
Switch 2 systems.
I can already
This feature is planned to be added via a system
buy a
update
game
in late April.
or digitally
Let's take a look
and
more
download it
Nintendo
on
Switch
both
games.
systems. And play both simultaneously. That's already a thing. So unless they're like taking that away, I don't know. Oh good, I unlocked it. That there are so few times where I'm like really turned off by a game. Anyways, better not be how we port data from Switch 1 to 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, true. That let's see that actually. I like that. Yeah. 2 weeks is short, especially for a game like depends on the game. But some games like me. What if I never want to return the game? So like how I actually have not played it, but it just doesn't look like my jam. You know. King of Meat?
Uncover history.
Don't worry, Joseph's already here. Anyways.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
Lending does
Meet
seem like the
Gustav,
best
Royal Heir,
part of that,
and
but
Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates
Potentially.
and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic
Potent.
RPG.
Also how you chewing?
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Coffee.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle
Coffee.
and transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories
Yeah,
will you
I'm
uncover
curious
through
just
the
what
ages?
the one more thing is going to be. I was half expecting Metroid to be that,
Saga
and then they showed
Frontier
Metroid
2
for real.
Remastered.
So,
Launches
who
on
knows?
Nintendo Switch later today.
Who knows?
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful
I
puzzle
think I've been
games.
meaning to play
Wander
Monument Valley
through
for the better
isometric
part of
worlds
10 years now,
filled with
or
stunning
however.
landscapes to
I want to say
manipulate,
it's like that old.
optical illusions to discover,
Hold
and
on.
mystifying secrets to unfold.
Um,
In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people.
release date.
A
I'm just
different
Googling
journey
it. When did
awaits
it?
in Monument Valley 2.
Yeah,
Guide
2014.
Ro in her adventure through motherhood
Yeah, there we go.
as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all
I don't
their
know, I
additional
just think it
chapters,
looks
add-ons,
beautiful.
and DLC.
And
the
it looks
first
like my
two
jam.
Monument Valley games launch on
know.
Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later
Pre-orders
today
begin
on
today.
Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's
Is
life
this are they
in
announcing a
Monument
third one now?
Valley 3,
Yeah,
setting
wow.
sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
What a pleasant surprise. Wolf. It's Wolf. Nice shot.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh, good. I was concerned if this golf
Time
would
your
be for
button
me,
press just right.
but it's everybody's
and
golf.
Take your shot.
So it's okay. It's okay.
Perform backspins.
Sometimes I've tried
Side
golf
spins.
games and then it's like, this isn't your golf.
and other special shots.
You can't play it. You're not allowed. It's
In
not-
the
it's not
single-player
yours.
challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against
Hands
a
are not
range of
allowed on
rivals
those
to become the
golf
ultimate
apparently.
golfer. In wacky golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or
Coffee.
obstacles might fall. It's golf that's
Coffee.
not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally
Golf that belongs
or in
everywhere.
online
Everybody
play.
is golf. Now you're asking the right questions.
So just relax
It's
and get ready to tee off. Everybody's golf
all
hot shots
golf
lands
is
on
for
Nintendo
everyone,
Switch
and we are
this
all
year.
golf. It's both.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight
We are
against evil.
golf, and golf is us.
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to
We
take on the challenge.
Our golf.
From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an
Everybody's
amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your
So
foes.
yeah.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Cool.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different
Are we
superheroes.
golf? We are golf.
Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
Okay, the last game announcement. It is a fart. What is this? Tomodachi. Or something.
How refreshing.
The voice is so weird though. How refreshing. Is it Tomodachi Life? All the little 3DS babies are gonna
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
living the dream. Why do the voices creep me out so much? That's the question. There you go, friends. I love it. I never played the original, actually, though. True story. Whoa, wait a second.
Did you want to talk?
That was
Glad that was only a dream.
a bold move.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The
What I-
first new entry
what I
in the
do know
series
of
in over
about
10 years.
Tomodachi.
In the trailer, we
Which is
saw
not
lead characters living on an island out at sea.
Tomogochi.
What kinds of
Is that-
interactions do you think they'll have?
It's one of
hope
those
you're looking
games where
forward
they frankly got weird with it, but like that's a great
Thank you for
thing.
watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
It's great that they got weird.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
It's the Zelda movie, isn't it?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Is this a casting announcement?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Is it?
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Interesting.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
I've been had.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly.
Nintendo's
to the
gonna come
Nintendo
directly to
Today
your
app as
house.
well. Nintendo Today on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
I got.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
I mean, that's a good point, and maybe that's
all
why they're
for
doing
today's
this. is
Nintendo
because
Direct.
Twitter has become
Thank you for watching.
terrible. Twitter has become terrible, And so, you know, they're like, yeah, we need to not be on there. Okay. I was hoping for movie news when Miyamoto came on screen, but hold on. Let me go back to this here was my white whale. This here, when the stream it lagged. I need to watch this again. Can you fucking not lag? There's, oh my gosh, it's Seamus. Trailer probably actually. Let's see if just the trailer it's on its own is up here. Yeah, that's it. There it is. So we'll just close out the direct itself. Oh, baby. There it is. If it watch it lag as well. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? I think it's gorgeous. I think it looks lovely. Frankly.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Matt's still sleeping.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Big old tree.
In order to survive,
so this is the
and
same area
escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
That's some gross gunk. You gotta shoot it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
She's
looks incredible.
Alone though. Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Of course. Yeah, Polyps. That's the thing too, is I was kind of keeping the expectations low personally. For that same reason, I think next week's direct is gonna be the
As she explores the planet,
really
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
The way he says it is so...
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
It's a very fancy door.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Okay.
But why were these powers bestowed?
That, I hope, like they show her shooting some monsters.
Control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
But what I really hope is that they're gonna build some cool ass puzzles with that in mind, you know? Hopefully. We'll see.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
We'll see. Really? He's gorgeous though. Interesting.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros?
So hold on,
What
there was a
will be
little
her
bab.
fate?
Oh no, hold on. Hold on, sorry. Hold up.
Will be her
there it is. It's a Moctroid. Not a true Metroid.
fate
There
after
you
being
go.
summoned to
And you can
Vuros.
tell because it has
The
the one
threads intertwining beyond space
nuclei
and
instead of
time are
three
beginning to
that
weave
Metroids normally
a
have.
new tale.
Moctroids are in Super Metroid originally as well. So the middle part of that new suit really looks like, or really reminds me of the light suit from Prime 2. But obviously it's not that. But it does, I don't know, it's cool. It's cool, man. I'm hoping that we see things that aren't just Chozo related, actually, to be honest. Just because new and different things are cool. You know? You know? Very exciting. They did not drop a release date, though, did they? Just 2025. Yep. Well, he really did have the quietest robe. It's true. It's true. It's all my alt accounts. That's right. I was on my phone just hitting like. I was just hitting it. I was doing it. I was done doing it. You know it. So yeah, interesting direct. A few noteworthy things. You know, the more I see of Pokemon, the more I'm like, yeah, you know, all right, we'll see. This looks like interesting. You know, it's nice. It's nice to finally see some more Metroid. To see more glimpses of this game because it's been elusive. Yeah, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. I think Tamagotchi. Next, yeah. You know, there was only a handful of really exciting things, but I think yeah, next week is gonna be the one where we actually see the exciting news. You know what I'm saying? So should be interesting. Should be fun. Should be good. Hopefully. We'll see. But my friends, that's our direct. Gucci. That's right. It's Gucci. It is an hour earlier. I'm gonna be. If you thought I was kind of low energy today, just you wait. Just you wait. We'll be streaming that direct. I think I will. I had actually put a poll up on the community tab the other day about that, and only 28% of the votes were pro streaming it, so that's funny. But I think I will anyways, just because I wanna. I don't know. Even though it's gonna be at 6 a.m. my time, which means getting up at 5:30 probably. Maybe I'll sleep until 5:40 and then I'll just roll out of bed. Like this morning, I got up, I showered, I made coffee. I think next time I'll have enough. I'll give myself enough time to make coffee, and then that's it. So yeah. Anyways, friends, I don't think there's any music in that direct that's gonna get me copyright claimed for once. Or maybe during this sizzle reel. Actually, that's usually where it happens. PJs, nah, not a big PJ guy personally. All right, my friends, I'm gonna call it a stream here, but I want to say thanks for hanging out. You could have been anywhere. You could have just watched it on your own. There's about a bazillion streams of the direct, I'm sure. But you chose to be here, and thank you for that. I appreciate it. I think that was lovely, and I hope the rest of your day is awesome. Truly, I am going to be recording footage for a video project today, so hit me up on Discord or whatever. I'll be around. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I'll just roll the old thank you slide. There it is. Thanks, you guys. And I'll see you on Saturday for Fire Emblem. 10 a.m. Pacific time. Same place as usual, you know the drill. I'm just gonna I don't have music playing for the. Usually I put some music for this, but I don't have any. So you just have to listen to me ramble. Thanks for being here though. I'm gonna just oh, there we go. That's the last one. All right. Thanks everybody. Bye bye.